Okay, so this is the business end of this 9055 machine. Good thing about this machine is that we have levers here as well as remote controls and push buttons. So a lot of there's different colours and stuff on here. So these three here are just underlift functions for the underlift. So fold, tilt and extension in and out. The two that are slightly longer are for the top boom winches. These here are for the main boom, up and down and in and out. And these are for the rear legs on the back. Up in the back here we've got switches for free spools, different winch speeds, the locks on the front XP legs, where we can switch over between remote control or panel use, and then the switches here for those front legs. So once we know that the legs are unlocked, this one here will bring out that front leg. So that should start to come out now. And you'll see a nice smooth operation as it comes round. It comes all the way round and locks in that position. The leg will go down. As I said earlier on, that we can either go straight into the ground like that, or we can tilt the leg slightly and put it down like that for extra stability. So that now makes this machine very stable for what we're going to be doing out the back with the big boom up and stuff. So this is all very good equipment, very nice, very easy to use. In fact, when you look at the side of the truck, you don't even see this anymore because it's all panelled in, goes with the side, keeps with the aesthetics of the truck. Remote control for this machine. So there's actually two remote controls. Just hear an alarm going off once we've taken that one out. So this one would be your underlift one. So if you were just doing lift and tow stuff, you don't really need this big thing walking about with it. So this one here will just do your underlift functions. I'll stick that back in there so the alarm goes off so you don't forget it, don't leave it on a job somewhere. So switching the panel over to radios, turn this on, double click, and that will fire everything up now. So what I've got on here is all the boom functions and the winch functions for all four winches. So I can work everything from here. I can boom up and down, boom in and out, top winches and the XP winches. So everything here is now in my hands. So if we look at the setup here, so what we've got now is the ability to take those XP winches from the front and bring them to the back. So there's some fair leads up on the first section there. So where you can see up here is that the winch rope will fit into that through the slot. So we can either have it there at the first stage or coming out the side, or indeed what we've done today is taken that further to the end of the boom and put a snatch block up on the end of the boom to bring that off. So I've actually got 3 winches coming off the end of the boom today. We've got one of the winches coming down. So this strop here, what we did earlier on was did a lift so that we could get the strops underneath. So for this vehicle, if it was loaded, the most of our weight would be in the middle of this tank. So the tank would be fairly evenly loaded, one would hope. So we're going to go for the middle, but this is what causes the problem that I was saying about how it twists that tractor unit, because we're lifting quite a long way away from where we've maybe got 7 or 8 or even 9 tons on modern tractor units back there. So we've got the boom about 30 degrees and about half extension, maybe 3/4 extension. Don't need any more than we actually require. One winch is coming down here for a snatch block and going back up. Now, what we could do, if this was maybe a box or a curtain sider, we could run those 2 winches completely separately so that we can come up a bit with one and then up a bit with the other one. But this being a tanker, or if it was a container or something with a real rigid side, what I've done is taken the other winch, I've put that through a snatch block as well, and then run that back up to the top to another snatch block. So I've actually linked the 2 boom winches, so the blue and the yellow winches are linked together. What that allows us to do is come up very slowly with one winch or very slowly with the other winch, or a little bit faster by utilising both of the winches together. So the only thing I've got to be a bit careful of is where the hooks are situated between the 2 snatch blocks. Don't need to get too close to either of those. So we've got to keep a bit of an eye out, but you'll see when it starts to come up how smooth that is. Whereas when you're operating two separate winches, it can be kind of a little bit up and down and maybe a little bit jerky. I've taken the XP winch from the right-hand side of the truck. Haven't taken that to the end of the boom. I've just come off of the first stage and I'm coming down, and it's this one here. It's just slack at the moment because this is going to be my catch strap. So once we start to upright this, we're pushing it away from ourselves. When we get to that point where the center of gravity is taken over and it starts to fall away from us, this will be my catch. Always with a catch, as you've probably heard me say before, single line so that you can get it out quicker. If you put a snatch block in this line, what you'll find is that, particularly if you've only got one strap or even two, that it will hang about for too long, it will start to twist, and maybe on your fridge boxes and stuff, it will start to cause damage. So always single line, get it out as fast as you can once you get to that stage where it wants to take over. Got another strop coming round the rear, so what we will have done is pass that around the back corner. It'll be attached to a rear axle. So again, this snatch block and that snatch block are kind of joined together through the snatch block at the top.